Hello, welcome back. In last lecture, we talked about how to use the tools like group, ungroup, align, ruler, NP, duplicate, so many tools. In this lecture, we will talk about how to do dimensioning of your object and how to use reference plane. So let's talk about dimensioning because without proper dimensioning, your model is no mean. So how to do dimensioning? Firstly, I will take a cube from here. So I have dragged down this cube on work plane. Now how to dimension it? So you just have to left click here and you can see here height is 20, width 20, length 20. If you want to make height 40, then you just click on there and you can enter 40, then height will be increased. If you want width suppose 30, then you can put here 30. If length 30, you can put it 30. So whatever the change you will make in this length, width, height and radius, and this change will take place in your model. Suppose if you want to give your some radius into your cube, then you can give some radius also. Here you can see that how you can give radius. Radius can be give to cube. Also steps can be give according to your requirement. So steps again can be give. So here these are the options you can use. So zero radius it's just like a cube. So this is the manual dimensioning. Like you can put the data, the dimension, whatever you want. Now there are other ways also to do dimensioning is to use these squares. So if you see this model, here you can see some squares are there, like this is some white small squares and some black small squares. So how to use this and what does it mean? So if I will click here, I will click here, it shows your height. If I want to increase it, I just click it and I will 50, then your height will be increased. So you can dimensioning it from models also. Here if I will click here, then it shows that this is 30. If I will do 40, then it will be 40. If I will do 35, then it can be 35. So you can give dimension to each face also. So there is an option that you can choose any face, whatever you want to make, you can do it on that particular face. So let's talk about the use of these small squares. White squares, that means if you stretch this, then there will be change in two dimensions. Like if I will stretch it, then you can see there is a change in its length. Okay, if you are using this, then you can see there are changing in the top face and the side face. If you are stretching this, then again you can stretch this like this. Height can be changed. You can put whatever value. Again this can be changed. And if you use this black circle, then only one dimension will change. Like this, if I will put this will only change. If I will use this will only change. If I will use this will only change. If I will use this will only change. So and back side also there is option, this will only change, this will only change. So you can do dimensioning according to your requirement. There is a very user friendly software. Dimensioning can be done by using the side length, width, height, and it can do individually also. So I hope you have got the fair idea about how to do dimensioning. Here if you use these squares, by using these squares, pulling these squares, the models can be changed to any type, whatever type of model you need. Right now, if you want to move in Z direction, then you just click it, you can move it in Z direction also. If you want to go below the work plane, then it can again go to below work plane. Now if you want to rescale your object, resize your object without changing the proportion of dimension, then what you can do, you can just click on shift and drag it. If you can shift and drag it, then it will be resized in a proportional manner. So this can also be done. So I hope dimensioning is clear. Now let's talk about color. So here is the option of color also. Like this is a cube of red color. If I want to change his color, then I can just go to this solid and whatever color I need, I can select the color. There are lots of colors are there. So when you do assembly or when you make a model of different parts, so by giving the different color, you can get idea that this is the component for this purpose, right? So here you can select color according to your requirement. Now the next thing is that to use reference plane. So what is the use of reference plane? Let's talk about reference plane. So if I will use this cylinder, and if I want to put this cylinder above this cube, then what I have to do, I have to just give some height, and then I will try to keep up on this cube. So this is challenging and this consume a lots of time also. Like this is not on the top of the face of cube. So what you can do, so reference plane is a very good command. By using the reference plane, we can do this operation within seconds. So this is the reference plane or work plane tool. So what you can do, you just need to drag this work plane upon the face in which you want to put a different object. So if I want to put this cylinder above this surface, so I will just drop it there, and after dropping it I will use cylinder, and if I will put my cylinder here, and once you have put your cylinder, you can escape your work plane by clicking this. Now work plane has been removed. So here you can see that your cylinder has been on the top of your cube without doing anything. So this is the beauty of this work plane tool. Now if it is aligned or not, let's check it. So I will select it and I will use align tool, and this is not fully aligned, so I will click this. I will click this. This is fully aligned, right? This is fully aligned. I will give another example. Suppose this is your sphere, and if you want to put this sphere onto this face of your cube, so there is some gap is there. Like you can see, there is some gap. This work plane tool, then I will put this work plane there onwards, and now I will do sphere, and if I will put here, and again I will remove this work plane by putting this, and here you can see, here this sphere has been totally with the face of cube. So this is how you can use work plane tool. This is a very good tool which reduces lots of your effort, right? So I hope you have got the fair idea about how to use this work plane tool. If you want to delete all this object, now select all and press delete. These all models will be deleted. I will going to home. One thing I also want to tell you in Diamond is to how to rotate your model, right? So I will put cube again here, and let's understand how to rotate our model. If you want to rotate your model by 30 degree, then how you can do this? So there are two options. Like here you can see this is 0 degree. If I will click here, then if I will put 15 degree, then your cube will rotate in 15 degree. Again, if I will do 90 degree, then your cube will be on 90 degree. Similarly here there is a rotation. If I will put there 30, then it will be rotating 30 degree. So you can rotate your models by using these, by putting the values, by putting the angles, whatever you want. So I hope you got the idea about how to do dimensioning, how to rotate the model, how to scale the model, and how to use the work plane tool effectively. Thank you so much. If you want to learn complete 3D printing and make a career in this field, you can click to the link given in description box and start your journey now. In this course, you will learn 3D printing, also known as additive manufacturing, from start to finish. This course includes design of 3D models, slicing of 3D model, 3D scanning, types of 3D printers, HTML file formats, post-processing, 3D printing materials, and many more, along with assignments and quizzes. At the end of the course, you will get a certificate which will help you for your job interviews. The prices of course is so minimal that everyone can afford. So see you inside the course. Thank you.